Are we on? Are we on? We appear to be on. Good, good. There we go. Let's see how we're doing for audio balance today. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright. Here we go. Another day. Another, well, not follow, but English here. Yes, if you're in Freedom Land, it's still Tuesday, but in the rest of the glorious world, we're now on Wednesday. And what a day it is. Discovered the reason why I'm crashing. Probably got to put a bug report for that. Or not crashing, but the textures of the screen. Appears there is an item which can't render correctly, even on a clean install, which is a bit of a nuisance. For you. Let's clear up house a second. That's it. Alright. Do that. Alright. There we go. Now I can actually see what's going on my stream roughly. Which would help for monitoring it. Help a lot. Alright, let's have... Oh, we got some freeze. What have we got some freeze? I need to turn off particles. Oh. Of course I do. Because of course I do. Me and TNP are not getting on. Forgot to turn back off the particles. Which it definitely does not like. So at some point we'll have to do a clean install, I think. But yes, what a world we live in at the moment. Carl Jobs, it seems a lot of people were under the impression that he was being sued for accusing Billy Mitchell for being a cheat. Turns out he was being sued for claiming Billy Mitchell contributed to a suicide. Bit of a jump. Also, people are saying, I'm going to say this very carefully because I do not want to get sued, not that I think anyone will care about someone with 0 views, but you never know. Shocking news. 2 people who you can have some very specific opinions on, we shall say, turn out to possibly not be truthful, according to a judge. Well, specifically as the judge said, Billy has a history of questionable litigation, I believe is what was said. And Carl acted maliciously by constantly uploading videos. I did wonder why there were so many videos going up during a court case. Because whenever I've been, shall we say, on the periphery of the case, I've never been sued myself or had any legal issues directly myself. Did work experience at a legal company that I can't remember. That actually came from conversation the other week. Anyway, tangent, little tangenting, focus. I don't know, I've never had legal issues of any variety in most countries. I've been told, don't talk about it. Whatever you do, don't talk about it, don't acknowledge it other than I am having a court case or I am undergoing legal proceedings at this time. Like, oh, there's so many questionable things. And whatever you think about who's right, who's wrong, whether or not you think Jobs was telling the truth, or he is as shady as some of the people he covers on speedruns. Shock horror. Not surprised. Not surprised that you might think that. But it made a lot of noise. Just bit him in the ass. You can say that because that's what the judge said. The ruling would not have been half as harsh had he not kept going. It's just either he had the worst lawyer like possible representing him. I don't know. You could have got away. Going by Australian law, there would have been a way to have gotten out of it without getting out of it, from what I understand. and end up having it back in judgment. The problem is that I've long said, because I'm old. I am used to thinking that everyone is naff. Because everyone is. Everyone is awful. The celebrities I grew up watching on TV, a lot of them have turned out to be awful. Normal people turn out to be awful. Because the answer is no one is fantastic. The difference is, are you talking to someone who's trying their best? I like to think I'm trying my best. Maybe I'm not. Don't know about Jobs? Don't know him. Don't know about Billy Mitchell? Don't know him. Maybe Billy Mitchell's trying his best despite having things that, shall we say, push him towards actions that people don't like. Who knows? Who am I to say? But everyone's awful. It's just a question of how much are they leaning into it and how much are they trying to at least fight it. Oh well. As with all these things, we get disappointed. We'll find someone new to admire, get disappointed in them. It's the way of the world. I want to preface this by saying these are not accusations. This is just explaining old stories in the world I grew up in. So you heard stories about all sorts of people. You heard stories about Gary Glitter. You heard stories about Jimmy Savile. You heard stories about Cliff Richard. You heard stories about all sorts of people. Some, as we know, turned out to be true. Some people were willing to be true when the police turned up at their door. And then no further action was taken because there was apparently nothing doing. But we certainly didn't deify celebrities. And also, right, we didn't deify them. But on the flip side of the coin, God, they were protected. By God, were they protected. There was no better in the old days. Like, I remember being on the playground. Like, you know, or somewhere. No, it wasn't a playground. It was... I can't. That's a lie. I'm doing that thing I always do, where I lie and say I was on the playground. I don't know where I was. But I remember being a kid and hearing stories about Cliff Richard all the time. Those ones didn't come to fruition. I don't remember hearing stories about Savile. But I know, like, other people I knew did. Because again, that's just the way the world works. So I think anyone over a certain age is used to just not trusting celebrity. It's just not something we do. We don't. Because we grew up knowing that half of them were awful. The thing is, we all do it. Look at me. I'm a great example. I go, oh, I remember when I was on the playground. I don't. You'll stop. I don't remember anything. But I say that because that's the way to mask the fact that I don't remember and I fit in a normal conversation. If I say I have a loose memory of someone once saying this thing, but I can't tell you how old I was, where I was, when I was, and whatever else, you're going to start a reliable memory. Which is great until some of it pertains to the birth of your own child's. Do I remember the birth of my own child? Nope. Can I tell you what happened? Yep, because I learned it. You can't say that in polite company. And trying to explain that to a medical professional is difficult. Especially when I go through states of not even being able to words properly. Speaking of which, apparently I shouldn't be streaming. Apparently I should be resting. Apparently after throwing up from leg pain. Oh, it was bad earlier. I should be resting. I can't rest. I can't settle. I need to talk. I need to adrenaline. I need to play games. I'm running around aimlessly. I'm doing that thing, aren't I, where I run around aimlessly and I'm not doing anything because I'm talking. I can't actually do things. This is why I suck for Final Fantasy XIV's content. I'm sad because I don't do a lot of the new content because there's too many things going on. I'm like, nope. Nope, can't follow it. Cannot follow it. Can't do it. They're like, oh, you can do the cycle. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm meant to focus on the cycle and on the stuff on the ground. I can't do that. There's too many things. Too many things. Right. We're focusing. We are focusing. We are focusing. So we've got, at the moment, some of our resource farming going. And this is good. We could do with upping this a little bit, just so we could sort some more, but it's not the worst. Only other thing we really need to do is... Oh, actually what we do need to do is make a crafter. Unfortunately, RF Tools is back. Which, I will fight you on this. It is the best crafter in Minecraft. Like, of all the modded crafters, all everything, it's the best. Why? Because it just works. Oh, bless me. Bless me. I am so sorry. Oh, I feel wrong. Should I be doing this? Probably not. Right, I think that's enough. Right. Yeah, resolve what at least one of the problems was. So, with regards to the issue with the textures yesterday, there's an item in the pack which is basically interfering with EMI's render thread. It's one of the items that comes up when you type in sim on the first page. I haven't worked out what. I was going to see if replacing ME with JEI made any difference, and if it was an issue of something EMI was trying to render, which it shouldn't be. There's no practical reason for it to do that, but you never know. So I was going to try it on a fresh thing, but it does mean if I want to make a simple clicker, I need to search for click and not typed in sim. Otherwise, we got a problem. Right. The Inferium is going. Really going to need to move that, I suppose. Or move that to the side. Have that pipe up to the first floor. Which makes more sense, because then we can put power on top. Oh, but then I've got to... Oh, I hate this bit. I need to finish the building anyway. I need to finish the building. I do need to finish the building, so we'll finish the building. Let's have a look. What should we do for walls today? Let's go see how our trees are doing. How many of them have grown? Jesserin has. I can't remember what that one over there is, but I'm sure it's interesting. Oh wait, is that which? That's which. That's. I don't remember. Say, how did I not remember? That's a silly statement coming from me, innit? How did I not remember? Of course I don't remember. I don't remember anything. Right. Let's get on the magnet. So I'm going to run around individual bits collecting. Let's get some of these. Let's move that nest too. You can live there. What we got around? Did I find? Clearly not. I was wondering if I planted any other ones, but clearly I didn't. Or I did and they're not growing. Oh wait, no, hold on. What's this one? Oh, it's a spirit log. Okay, cool. Right, let's see if chopping this summons a wisp. Something. Ugh. Well, I'm terrible at parkour. Wow, I'm really bad at this. There we go. Oh, that's a annoying route. Oh, never mind. Alright. Okay, so this isn't affecting me. So that's reassuring. I will admit, I was a little bit worried. This is a nightmare of a tree to chop. So many random bits. Let's see if we can get a bit higher. Get that. Yes. It's not taking up the top. Oh, you sod. Okay. 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 I see how this is. All right. Is it because of you, the roots? That was another log there. More logs. More logs hidden all over. Oh, this is a nightmare to chop. Another log there. That's a leaf. That's a log. Oh, this is actually really difficult to determine what to chop. Okay, that's roots. Okay, so that's that side done. That's leaves. So somewhere in you. Or is it... I don't know. Whoop. That was a mistake. I'm terrible at parkour. Hello, Zamble buddies. Right, come on. We can do simple jumps. We can do simple jumps. Come on, Julius. Right, if we chop that... No. So there's a root or a log somewhere in there that's... Or is it this? No. I'll break them by hand. There it is. Alright, you. Sorry, spider buddy. No tourists. I said no tourists. You can't product yourself. Was that lightning? That might well have been. Right, okay, but that's done. Down we go. Alright, so spirit is a bit of a nuisance to chop, but... Oh, that's definitely lightning. Hello... Night buddies and goodbye. Baby Zamble, you must also go. Right. Let's have a gander then, after we sleep. I think it might be a spirit floor. I think that'd be nice. I think we can do something with that. Oh wait, no, I've already got a floor with spirit planks. Okay, cool. I'd already just I've just accidentally ended up doing the thing that I was already going to do. Cool. That's fine. I should probably learn construction sticks because I feel like that would be quicker. Long term, not short term. What construction sticks have we got? Diamond stick. Cool, let's make a diamond stick. It's built the same way as the construction one's wand is, so that's something. How do you work? Okay, so that works much the same, but how do I change how it's configured? Options, controls, keybinds, category, construction sticks. Oh, I can't set it to mass wheel. How do I set it to mass wheel? I'm sure I set it to mass wheel before. Sure, I had it set to mass wheel up and down. That I always set the controller Z. Stick options, keypad 4, is that bound? Oh, wait. Keypad 5 set to narrate. Oh, for... Yeah, no, I don't want them. So if I go to stick options now. Ah, cool, so I can do it like this. Yeah, okay, I can live with that. That's kind of cool, actually. It's not as quick as using shift and mouse wheel, but I can live with it. Yes, direction target. Cool. And that gives me a quick and easy floor. Or I would do if I had enough planks. But no, that was satisfying. And that will make future builds much easier. It is basically construction ones. I like that. Because there was another one I had, which was... Oh. No. No, I did not like that. Alright. Let's offload what we don't need. Ooh. Let's not place that. Thank you. Do the rest of them in a minute. Now we really just need to work on getting that up and running. So let's crack on. What do we need next? Oh yeah, I found that after I went offline last night. Can't do much with it at the minute, but right. So we're gonna need some lighting. Actually, we might be better off. I say that. We've got a metric ton of this. Like, we are no longer going to be struggling for diamond. Like, in no way will there be any struggle. So I think I can make a mega torch. So that one's for monster, that's for creature. That's the one we want. Do we have the stuff for it? Yes, we do. Nice. We could make two. Could do. Yeah, I'll make two. Because what I want to do is... So that'll stop natural spawns. It won't stop spawns. But definitely want to light up. Hold on, what's the horizontal range is 128. So we'll stick you on there. Awkward as it looks. And then this one, I think I might stick on our ambient little log pile there. What are you selling today? Red maple orange oak. I don't really care. Oh, mystery skull. Nah. It's not a priority. It's not a priority. That's not what we're dealing with. Doing that thing where I've just forgotten what I was doing. Built that. What was I actually doing with it all? What was I doing with it all? That's worrying. What was I doing with it all? I don't even know. Oh, crafter. Crafter. I was sorting out the crafters. That's what I was doing. What do we need for logistical transports? Because we're missing that. Can't remember how to. Oh, it's just that. That's fine. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Do I have an enrichment chamber? No. I've got the energy to support it, but this is all getting scrappy. It needs to be tidied up. Question is how. Flux network would be nice. Do I have any? No. Oh well. Never mind. Let's start. Do I have an enrichment chamber? Nice. Good job, past loot roll me. Good job. I'm just gonna dump you there for now. We don't care. We don't care. You just got you're here to just produce. That's your job. You just give me enriched diamond. Thank you. Probably need to get on as well with. How are we doing for copper? Redstone shouldn't be much more than that. All busy. We can access this from the back, so that's nice. Right, let's get some fused alloys. Probably could do with upgrading these, but yeah, it's effort. Stuff that I've got to do later. Not stuff I can be bothered to do now. Which is a terrible approach, I know. But... there we go. That's cooking. That's cooking. I wouldn't normally go this route. I would normally use pipes for item transport. I might still do. I kind of want to test this and see how it compares. That only goes to 10. What rate does a normal pipe work at? Pipe upgrade. What did it say? Nope. Doesn't. Other thing as well is that it's not exactly the most cost effective in some ways. I need to get like I'm getting too distracted. I've got so many bits that I'm not actually focused on what I'm meant to be doing. Right. Let's get that. Alright. You're working nicely. Good job. Got a lot more to see this thing. We got a lot more to do. It's always more. It's always more. Once it's automated, that means you can focus on doing the other things. Out of power? Because that's only upgrading to 5-6 every a tick. Sugar. Okay, fine. That's fine, we can fix it, because that's why we have this set to manual. That's why I do this. I don't use the alternatives. Because it means when I do need something, it's right there. Because if you use discs, have fun getting them if you got no power. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Is that it? No. What is it? I don't remember. Don't know why I'm doing that. I could just do that. Basic. Improved. I need some redstone blocks for the next time, not that much. Advanced. And that should get our network back on because we should now be 32768. Excuse me. Excuse me. Energy acceptor. There is no way that's burning. What? There's no way that's burning. And that should be outputting more than. Okay, what's going on? Is there a limitation on pipes? The other disadvantage of pipes over mechanism. I'm gonna try it. Let's try dumping this. No. Let's make another one for now. We'll leave it at that. That can't have been receiving all the power. There's no way. That's got more than enough to... That's not possible. There is absolutely no way. I refuse to believe it. Alright, I think what we're going to need to do then is build an energy cell. Is that what it's called? Yes. Let's build one. Let's have you store excess. So we're never too drained. Better than not. That's annoying. All right. Gander what's going on before I go and punch other humans. Which is getting very tempting right now. Not that I could. I would throw a punch. I could probably get full momentum behind it. It's just that my whole body would follow through. Just throw the punch. Be like, ah! I'd get a hell of a swing on it. And probably headbutt him at the same time as well. But don't think that's the play. Don't think that's the play. Alright. We got an item pipe. I think pipes is going to still be better. I want to say it'll go to 32. But it's fun to experiment. Even though I think I already know the answer. Because experimentation is what allows you to learn. Or in my case, remember. I'm sure I've done this before. What I want to do, so here's a plan. No, because I'm going to need lighting space. So this would come... Whoop. If I could do it right, that would help. Did I lose any into this? Yes. That's fine. That's going to be 32, isn't it? 32 every 5. Is that 4 items a second? Yes, this is slower. Anyway. But yeah, that'll come up here. Then we'd have the crafter there. No, crafted there. Oh, decisions are hard. Either way, there's only one thing we want to craft. We're just doing that one. This will make sense why in a minute. Let's get a tier 3 crafter. Oh, we need the infusion crystal and power as well, actually. While I'm in here, I can go back to using this now. We'll just use a straight wind generator for now, I think. Yeah, okay. Right, I know to play. I know to play. I know to play. I know what we're doing. We'll get a wind Jenny, which won't be enough to really fuel it, but it'll be enough to keep it going for a little bit. Just until we properly get going, so to speak. No, we want that. So this will make sense in a second. The annoying bit is it's going to pump more than we want. We need to stay in the input buffer. Healthy. We'll get this to stand up for now. Because I'm lazy. We'll just pump it directly in. Right. And that should. Come on. Come on. Is that because the input buffer was full? Yes. That's fine. We can work with this. We need to make room anyway. This will make sense in a second. He says. Remember them. It'll all make sense in a second. It's just I've slightly faffed it. Well, shouldn't have connected it up yet. That's fine. Now, let's go make another infusion crystal. What I might do is I might make another 2, actually. We got the supplies for it, it's fine. It's fine. There's a honeyed archer down there, I don't even care. Alright, come on. Are we going to make any tertium? Yes, we are. And that one needs to be internal. 2, 3, 4. Apply. That needs to be that. Apply. And we should be. It says. We remember that. And that, there we go. We shouldn't have any problems with that getting backed up. There we go. Look at all that supremium. All done. This is going to go XC, which will keep the infusion crystal in. Grab that, do that. Apply it, and now we've got Insanium. And there we go. We got our Insanium farm, and that's enough to make our no more replacement crystal. Oh, use a Supremium, not Insanium. I got it wrong, so we don't even need Insanium. It's just a convenient way to store it. Alright, let's make 2 of these. Right, so that just had to check something. Going to punch someone in the face. Because clearly I don't understand other humans. Right. Let's make a junk infusion crystal. We would if we had the... We actually don't have the essence because we've... crafted all. Fantastic. Right. Let's do this the standard way. Alright. Infusion crystal. Make one of them. Make one of them. And now we need never worry about these running out. In fact, what we can do is we can take that and it will still keep using that automatically. There we go. All done. That's all set up. Alright, now to move the legs. Oh, Oh, legs are not on the menu. Legs are not on the menu. There we go. That is the Inferium side of things sorted anyway. What else we need to sort? We do have other things here. So let's incinerate you. Sorry, mate. You looked at me funny, you had to die. Alright. Let's sort these out. Didn't I have a second crafter? Did I not make a second crafter? Do I know what I'm doing anymore? Am I just going insane? Am I just going insane? I did. That's fine. We're good. We're good. Let's get all our excess essence out. And let's start thinking about actually turning it into something practical. So go back next to this, just because, quite frankly, I think that's a better idea. Read there. It should never back up that we need all of these. But we can only store, like, so many recipes in this anyway, so... Quite frankly, it doesn't matter. Right. Apply. Let's remember them, so I only go in those slots. Oh, that's the middle one as well. Why? That is just all around, isn't it? Yep, yeah, it is. Apply. Cool. Oh, did not mean to put you in there. And now, he says, now we can safely pipe it up. We shouldn't get any overflow because this will always be running. Although it won't have any power. That would probably help. Would help if we had power, wouldn't it? Energy. Oh, I can only transfer 256 anyway, so we don't. That's all that'll output. So yeah, actually that's fine. I think that is the cap on it. And it will never reach it. This will make sense in a second. I'm just too lazy to go get something. This isn't the final build. We will power it neater later on. Get rid of you. There we go. You shall have power. You shall have power. We do need another item pipe. So let's grab that. That's our last one. And then wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Look at that. And then we got all our excess seeds if we need it. And then all we need to do is just enable these on the pipe. That'll do the rest. Right, so let's add our Nether Quartz Essence. You might be thinking, why am I going to this sort of effort? Why am I mainly doing it? So when we add other ones, they aren't going to clog up the machine. So they won't be passing through until we say, okay, yeah, now you're good to go. Very important, because it means I can dump that or anything else in. So nothing else that gets caught in this, be it monster or like things like fertilized essence or seeds or whatever. Nothing will pass through. We aren't going to be in a jam because of it. Yeah, we're all set up. Fandabby dozy. You love to see it. You love to see it. I didn't do that lot, but I'll do that myself. Yeah, that's those resources done. And we've got this premium and everything to do more. So I think our next step will be Emerald. So although we can trade for it. Well, actually, no, first thing we need to do before anything else. We need to see how much of this we got. Yeah, alright. Make a few blocks of stuff. It will be worth the expenditure. Because we want more clickers. Right. There we go. All that's done. I absolutely was not checking my phone. Yes, it was. Friends are more important than my stream. Right. Let's get this cooking. I can't even place things in the right place. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Honestly, it's like... I feel nothing but shame. Right, let's get that going. As I said, it's worth the expenditure because we're going to get more clickers. More clickers means... more resources. More resources means more profit. And it can't hurt to have stacks and stacks and stacks of material. And it'll all process. The end goal here is to have at least iron, copper, iron, gold, diamond, emerald. Which shouldn't be an issue. There we go, that's that one done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. The ferrocore ready to cook. And once the emeralds going as well, we can just trade for anything we need. Not a quick process, but it's easier. And then we can get on the farm. Everything is step by step by step. Nice bit is I can always do a summary video after this and like shorten all this to like 20 minutes. That's nice and grown. Thank you very much. You are beautiful. We love this stuff. Alright. There we go. $61. Now, if that ain't enough for more clickers, I don't know what is. Be careful to type in clicker, not simple, see? Oh, we're out of ender pearls. And we got no one who can trade them, do we? Oh, good news, my friend. Good, you're useless to me. So I'm not going to be cruel. I'm not going to be cruel. People are probably like, oh, he's going to dump in lava. No, I'm not. That'd be sick. That'd be horrible. Right. There you go. Nice town. You're free. I'm the worst kidnapper ever. I will only free you if you're awful at your job. That's not the play, is it? That's not how kidnapping works. I'm awful at this. Alright. Fresh villager. Get in the box, get in the box, get in the box, get in the box. How are we doing for coal? We're doing good. We're doing good. Enough that I can trade it freely. Alright. Let's level you up. Let's get you leveled. There we go. End the pearls. Congratulations. You get to live in the box forever. This is really not how it's meant to go, is it? Alright. And the pearl. How we doing? Right. So we're going to need dispenser. Go on in. I'm sure I've got at least one both. I have one. Thanks, game. Alright, let's make a load of these. I got the resources for it as well. And let's make what I can make out of sticks and string. No, that's more than enough. That's enough to go on for now. Alright. Let's have a little look inside. Sprout took us down here, get them set up. Trying to decide what is the priority. That is not transporting enough up here. Is that because this is full? Yes. Because that's got nothing to output to. On that note, I have an important call to make, so I'm actually going to cut it short there. I've got something more important to do. So, yeah, short stream, quick, sweet, simple. Thank you very much. All done. Gotta make a call. Take it easy.